During WWDC 2025, Apple released the Foundation Models framework that lets you use the on-device large language models that powers Apple Intelligence in your app. So you can use this AI model to generate content or perform tasks in your app. The Foundation Models framework supports language understanding, text extraction, and summarization, so you can use it to generate a title, description, or tag for your content. You can use it to make a list of search suggestions, invoke your own tools, and more. So in this video, I'll show you how to get started with the Foundation Models framework in SwiftUI. To get started with the Foundation Models framework in SwiftUI, you should use Xcode Playgrounds. So once you create a SwiftUI project in Xcode, you can go to File and select the option New. Then you navigate to Playground. The Playground is available on iOS and also macOS. So depending on your platform, you can create a blank playground or select any of these options. The playground is the UI you see here. That is why I cancelled the creation process. After creating a new playground in Xcode, you need to follow only 2 steps to access the model. You create a session and response. New in Xcode 26, we have the playground macro. This macro allows you to display non-UI code in Xcode. To access the model, you start by creating a language model session object. So in this example, we have a single turn interaction. So we create a new session each time we call the model. So the language model session object represents a session that interacts with the large language model. You can also think of the session as a single context that can be used to generate a text output. The last step in accessing the model is to generate a response. In this basic example, we call the model by specifying a prompt. This is done by calling the response method on the session. The response call over here is asynchronous because it may take several seconds for the foundation model to generate your response. As you have noticed here, it took like 20 seconds to generate the response. Once you define these 2 steps, you can generate text output from the model. So here we have information about the session. If I toggle the eye icon, you have noticed here we have the response from the model. So that is how to get started with the Foundation Models framework in SwiftUI. I will make a complete playlist of this framework in upcoming videos.